guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. I hope you are doing fantastic. Today we are going to talk about famous perfumes that are popular on YouTube. So if you are interested in my opinions regarding those fragrances, please stay with me. My name is Justina, this is my perfume world. If you like it here, please consider subscribing to this channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and let's go. So as I said, here we have a couple of very popular perfumes, new releases, but also in general popular perfumes. So here you will have my unpopular opinions sometimes, but also I have a couple of fragrances that I really love. So the first one is a release that was highly anticipated and people were very happy about it, because it's a fragrance from brand Guerlain and it's Feve Gourmande. And if you don't know yet, this one is a new version of Gourmande Coquin, the fragrance that was discontinued, and many people was very sad about discontinuing Gourmande Coquin. So now we have a new release, new old release, Feve Gourmande. This one is expensive as far as I know. I haven't checked the price, but this one is quite pricey. It's like boutique version of Guerlain perfume. So for me, I must admit it's nice, but it's nothing special. You know, if you know fragrance from Rosen de Mateo and it's 1970, this one pulls very similar for me. And I think Rosen de Mateo 1970 is slightly lower in price. So if you like Feve Gourmande, I would recommend you check 1970 from Mateo, because for me they are very similar. Let me know if you have tested both of these fragrances, if they are similar to you, because here I get same chocolatey tonka, and this tonka is slightly vanillic and earthy. I do not get this typical almondiness of tonka bean. Here we have like more vanillic situation, it's more earthy. This fragrance also is quite subdued, on me at least. It is not very, you know, straightforward. It doesn't, you know, command the room. It's more on the intimate side. So yeah, for me it's nice, it's really nice, but I don't think it's worth the price. So yeah, I could easily pass with this fragrance. It's nice, but as I said, nothing groundbreaking. Another fragrance is the fragrance I really wanted to know. This one is from Kayali and it's Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. And last year I was on Kayali kick. I have bought Kayali Vanilla 28, which I absolutely love. I have also Deja Vu White Flower, like 10 ml, and I also have Invite Only Amber, which I absolutely love. However, on me, I will just digress, but on me, the lasting power of Invite Only is slightly weak. Let me know how it is in your case, but on me, it's not as long lasting as I wished. So when it comes to Sugared Patchouli, I know the fragrance because I have tested it on me before, and I just record like Polish video with those fragrances. So yeah, maybe I won't be spraying again, but this one, when I first spray it, it has like Vanilla 28 DNA and it's very prominent, and it's just combined with earthy patchouli. This is what it is with this fragrance for me. So I wasn't particularly wowed by the fragrance. Again, it's nice, but I'm very happy that I didn't blind buy it, you know, before, because I had this plan last year to buy it blindly. But good I didn't do it, because it's nice, of course, it's a very nice fragrance, but for me, it's combined Vanilla 28 plus this earthy patchouli. Later on, this Kayali Vanilla 28 DNA slightly disappears, and we are left with like this vanillic patchouli. And here you need to like your very strong forward patchouli fragrances, because this patchouli is very earthy, at least on my skin. So it's nice, but you know, as I said, I'm glad that I didn't buy a full bottle, because, you know, it is not as you know, great as I thought. Alright, so another fragrance will be from the House of Oud, and it's Bonbon Pop. This fragrance is also very popular when it comes to YouTube community. Those bottles from the House of Oud are really great. They are so beautiful. I really like them. And when it comes to Bonbon Pop, I haven't smelled it before. Of course, I recorded this video before in Polish, so then I smelled the fragrance. And I must admit that it's really nice. Maybe I will spray here on my hand as well. It is nice, and it has some familiar undertone. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I already smelled similar DNA to this fragrance before. This one is sweet, but also it has this like minty aspect to it. You know, it's like candy, but you cannot, you know, recognize the particular taste or anything. It's just sweet with this slightly fresh undertone. Oh, you know, I know now. I know what it reminds me of. Now I know. It's like you have those body mists from Tesori d'Oriente. And there is a fragrance I have here in my collection, and it's called Ayurveda. And this is the undertone I get here. Yeah, it's Ayurveda from Tesori d'Oriente, basically. Like this blue and pink bottle, something like that, as far as I remember. Yeah, that's the undertone I get with this fragrance. So, interesting. Interesting, like this sweet and slightly sharp and fresh. But here, of course, you have more complexity. You have this, the sweetness is more dense. However, all in all, this undertone here, yeah, that's what I get. Tesori d'Oriente Ayurveda. So if you want to know how does Bonbon Pop from the House of Wood smells, maybe it will pull very similar to you. Just smell Ayurveda is very cheap. Yeah, maybe I'm not, you know, fair comparing it to Tesori d'Oriente, but this is, hey, this is what I feel. This is what I sense. This is my sense of smell. As I always said, we all smell different things in the same things. So, you know, you always need to test for yourself. But for me, definitely, I get this Ayurveda undertone. All right, another fragrance, which I was very curious about, is from Jovoy. And this one is Musk Pallas or Pallas. I don't know how to pronounce it, so correct me if I'm wrong. Of course, I think I'm wrong. So this one was on my radar because I absolutely love those musky, clean fragrances. And this one, I must admit, does not disappoint. This one is fluffy, creamy, and elegant. It's not your, you know, typical musky fragrance, but if you like fragrances like Nuit, Nomade, Nothing But Sea and Sky, which are intimate, cozy, and calm, I think you are going to like Musk Poas as well. So good. It smells like those freshly laundered and warm white towels, which are fluffy, and you know, you are in your luxury hotel and you just taken a bath and everything smells so good because you have luxury around you in general. This is how Musk Poas smell. Very comfortable and very exclusive. That's what I have to say. Very good. And it did not disappoint me at all. So good. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Another fragrance was is the fragrance that I was afraid to test because this is a fragrance very popular on this fragrance is very popular amongst the community when it comes to, you know, perfumes, and I'm talking about Pas Ce Soir but Extrait version. And of course the original is very popular. I didn't like this fragrance at all, and I don't mean to offend anyone, but on me Pas Ce Soir like the classic one smelled like some kind of Avon perfume, and it smelled cheap on me. I don't know. Probably just my skin and my nose, as I said, don't get offended, but I couldn't stand it, you know. It wasn't good for me, it wasn't complex enough, so I was slightly hesitant to test this one out when it comes to Extrait, but I must admit, this one I like way more than the original. It is very similar, so maybe just, you know, proceed with caution if you didn't like the original. I like it, you know, it's more like sweet. It has this quince note here, very prominent as well. But here this quince is like, you know, liquor, is sweeter, is more round. And I think I like this one more. And for me, this scent is like a party scent. It's much stronger than the original. And I do not feel this like Avon DNA or anything. This one is better. However, I'm not sure if I would pay the full price. If I would be given this perfume as a gift, probably I would wear it, But if I would need to pay for it with my own money, I think I would go for Gris Charnel Extrait or, I don't know, Rouge Smoking. But this one in general surprised me positively because I was expecting not liking it. I like it, but you know, I don't think, again, the price is justified here. All right, another fragrance is the fragrance I absolutely love. It's last year's release and it's from Dora. And this one was very hyped again when it comes to YouTube community, especially around the Christmas time. And it's Dora Jany. And I think the hype is justified. If you like gourmand fragrances, and I just crazy about gourmand fragrances lately, Jany will be your thing. If you like those, you know, apple tart with butter and with sugar, this will be perfume for you because it smells exactly like it. But at the same time, it is perfumey. I don't know how they did it, but they did it very delicious, like buttery crust plus apples sprinkled with brown sugar. Very good. Juicy at the same time. Baked deliciousness. So good. Very long lasting, very prominent, very potent as well. I didn't use much. I was using like 2 sprays when I was testing and I could feel the smell around me. It clinged to my hair and I absolutely loved the experience. Very good. Very good. And I would love to have a bottle of it. Absolutely amazing. So this one, Jany from Dora, is absolutely worth the hype. All right, another fragrance is very popular and I was very curious how it smells. And I have here tiny dabber sample. It's Sospiro Vibrato. However, this one you do not have to use much to, you know, get the experience of the fragrance. Basically, this fragrance is like the perfume I usually don't like. Mainly it's a citrus perfume. It's a citrus fragrance. I have it here, but it has something special in it. It is very prominent, very strong as well. And it has like this, you know, foresty note going on, you know. This is like citrus combined with pine or something like this. It's very fresh, slightly sour, but not too sour. On me, usually citrus fragrances get too sour and flat after a time, but here it didn't happen. It is very, very good quality and it's very unisex, on me at least. So I think some of the ladies may complain that it may pull too masculine at some point, you know, of the fragrance. So I'm just letting you know that you need to test it out before. But I think this one is really good and very interesting citrus fragrance. It is quite simple, you know, but it has something in it. All right, so another fragrance is from Naomi Goodsir, and this one is like niche, and I really like it, you know. I was just testing it before on my previous video, and it's Eau de Serail. I think this one is very interesting, and for me it smells like plum jam or something like this, like suede as well. But this plum jam is very sweet, but at the same time it is also sour. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's very delicious. And this plum jam has some spices as well, like cinnamon, cardamom maybe. Very good. And it smells maybe also like a plum liquor, like choya wine. Oh, that's what I wanted to know, to say. It smells like choya wine for me. Very good. Very delicious. Seems to be strong. I didn't test it on my skin yet, but I think this one reminds me of choya wine. I would like to have a glass now. So good. Can't wait to test it on my skin because it's delicious and warm and boozy at the same time. Very, very good. All right, so it was Eau de Serail by Naomi Goodsir. Another fragrance is from Nishane, and this one is Tero. I cannot find a sample now. All right, I have it here. And this one, I almost bought last year blindly, but you know, I stopped myself and told myself, no, I don't know the scent, so I won't buy it blindly. But I was very intrigued because it has black pepper, it has caramel, and it has tonka bean. So I absolutely love caramel and tonka bean in perfumes. And this one is very nice. You can prominently feel black pepper when you first spray it. And for now, I only tested it on a paper strip, so I need to, you know, wear it on my skin, but I definitely feel black pepper, caramel, and this sweetness lingering and warmness, you know, probably from the tonka bean. So this one is very interesting. And for example, if you like scents like Tuxedo from YSL, I think you may like it basically when it comes to Nishane Tero, because it has this sweet spiciness. So yeah, Nishane Tero, I think it's really nice. Another scent which I was very curious about, and this one was also very hyped around Christmas time, and is Xerjoff and it's Starlight. And I was very intrigued because I love cardamom in perfumes, and indeed it smells like cardamom cookies. So I love it. So good. Like, you know, it reminds me of Starlight actually. Like, you know, it's sparkling, sugary, cardamom-y goodness, you know. Very good. Very good. Cardamom sweet cookies, like slightly buttery, but sparkling at the same time. Fresh. Very good. Very expensive as well, so unfortunately. But if you're looking for something similar in the vibe, you know, you may go for Jovoy Remember Me, because you have this chai latte situation going on, and you have like those cardamom aspect very prominent in there as well. But I love it. But I wouldn't pay the full price. Unfortunately, I love the bottle, I love the scent, but yeah. And another one from Xerjoff. This one I was very curious about as well, because it's another clean scent and I love the bottle as well. It's very expensive again, and it's Apollonia. And you know, I was so surprised of what I smell, because on me Apollonia smells literally like Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely. I don't know, I feel what I feel, and I cannot get, you know, this impression out of my head. When I sprayed my hand with this, I was like, from where do I know this fragrance? And for me, it's straight up Lovely from Sarah Jessica Parker. So is it worth the price? For me, no. Maybe someone will argue that this one has better quality. Of course, probably is the case, but really, I do not feel that much of a difference. So it would be a pass for me, and I'm very surprised that it's that expensive, because it's just like clean scent. Come on, why do you charge so much? And last fragrance will be from Guerlain, and it's like the newest release, like limited edition. It's Millésime Iris, and I do own like half of the bottle of Millésime Tonka, which I absolutely love. And this one, I think I could easily pass. I'm really sad that Tonka is not in a permanent collection, because that one is very, very beautiful. But when it comes to this, it has this, also this DNA that Millésime Tonka has, like this newer Shalimar DNA. You can easily feel that in the fragrance. And it has this powdery, slightly lipsticky iris added. And on me, it's lipsticky to the acceptable point, because sometimes it's the iris is too, you know, standoffish. I cannot stand it, but here it's good. But I could easily pass this release. So yeah, I'm not very sad that it's not in permanent collections. So it's nice, but it didn't wow me as well. All right, so that was my take about those popular fragrances. Let me know if you know any of it. If you like something of what I showed you as well, I will be very curious to read your comments. Thank you very much for watching today, and see you in my next videos. Bye bye.